If you found the meaning of the truth in this whole world, you are a lucky man. If knowledge hangs around your neck like pearls instead of chains, you are a lucky man.
Mark Hughes appointed, and I was surprised. I mean, he was, whichever way you want to dress it up, and about his record standing up, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't agree with it based on his tenure at QPR, which was, let's be honest, abysmal. The back end of the the back end of the Stoke job, again, abysmal. Stoke are in the bottom three, planted in it, mainly because of Mark Hughes. You know, he's a very, very lucky man. I mean, you know, Southampton is in a bad spot at the minute, but they're massively underperforming. It wouldn't take much to turn that squad around, because I do think the previous manager was awful. I think he was horrific. Look, he could well turn Southampton round. For me, he's a really, really, really poor manager. That's my experience of him. You know, you'll get his fanboys, the likes of Robbie Savage, constantly, you know, because he's good pals with him, he invites him in. So that's the other side of the experience. Now, his record recently just doesn't stack up for me. You know, he took over from Tony Pulis at Stoke, and Tony Pulis, no matter what you think about Tony Pulis, had a great dressing room there and a solid foundation. Mark Hughes' remit was to get them in, bring more flair to Tony Pulis' solid, if not spectacular. And you have to say they progressively got worse. You know, Mark Hughes was responsible for signing all these players that have left Stoke in the predicament that they're in. Now, I struggle with Mark because he's just got no people skills. He just doesn't speak to anybody. Mark Hughes is going to do to Southampton what he's always done before. And if he doesn't adjust, we know it doesn't work, because it didn't work at the end at Stoke. That's why he lost his job. That's why Stoke are in the bottom three. He's done unbelievable, I think, to get the Southampton job. But it also says about how poor the managerial pool is at the minute. When you see some of the appointments recently, you know, it's people who've failed. Football management is one of the few jobs where you can be absolutely crap, right? And you get paid a lot of money for being crap because you get sacked. And then they walk back into another job and people go, oh, this fella's going to do exactly the same thing for us. And yet they think it's going to work for them.
If you found the meaning of the truth in this whole world, you are a lucky man. If knowledge hangs around your neck like pearls instead of chains, you are a lucky man. Takers and fakers and talkers won't tell ya. Teachers and preachers will just buy and sell ya when no one can tempt ya with hell.